Don Rickles, the renowned comedian known for his sharp wit and fearless insult comedy, formed close bonds with numerous big names in show business. His friends included Frank Sinatra, Johnny Carson, and Bob Newhart, among others. These friendships were based on mutual respect and admiration, revealing Rickles' affable personality and exceptional talent. Even after his passing in 2017, Rickles' impact remains significant. His daughter, Mindy, wrote a heartfelt tribute, sharing insights into his relationship with Johnny Carson. Despite widespread perceptions, their friendship was genuine and deeply rooted in mutual admiration. The camaraderie between these two icons offers a glimpse into the unique and enduring relationships that Rickles cultivated throughout his career. Don Rickles was born on May 8, 1926 in New York City and began his career in show business in the 1950s. Rickles quickly made a name for himself with his unique comedic style, which often targeted both himself and audience members with biting humor. His performances were marked by his ability to improvise and interact with the audience, making every show a one-of-a-kind experience. Rickles got his big break while performing at a nightclub in Los Angeles, where he caught the attention of Frank Sinatra. Sinatra became a fan of Rickles' comedy and helped him gain more exposure in the industry. Rickles began appearing in films and on television shows, often playing supporting roles that allowed him to showcase his comedic talents. Throughout his early career, Rickles developed a persona that combined insult comedy with self-deprecation. He would often pick on audience members, making fun of their appearance or occupation. However, his humor was never mean-spirited, and he had a unique ability to make people laugh at themselves. Rickles' comedy style was influential, and many comedians cite him as an inspiration. In addition to his work in comedy, Rickles also had a successful career as a voice actor. He lent his voice to various animated television shows and movies, including Toy Story and its sequels, where he played the character of Mr. Potato Head. Overall, Don Rickles' early career was marked by his unique comedic style, which combined insult comedy with self-deprecation. He quickly became a household name and influenced many comedians who came after him. His ability to improvise and interact with his audience set him apart from other comedians of his time, making him a true original in the world of entertainment. Don Rickles, throughout his long and successful career, made numerous appearances on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. His quick wit and sharp humor made him a favorite guest, and he was invited back many times. In addition to his appearances on Carson's show, Rickles was also a regular guest on Dean Martin's Celebrity Roasts. He was known for his ability to insult people in a playful and humorous way, and he often targeted his friends and fellow celebrities during these roasts. One of the highlights of Rickles' career was starring in the sitcom CPO, Sharky, which aired from 1976 to 1978. In the show, Rickles played the role of a tough as nails Navy Chief Petty Officer. The show was a hit with audiences and helped to solidify Rickles' reputation as a talented comedic actor. Despite his success on television, Rickles never forgot his roots in stand-up comedy. He continued to perform stand-up shows throughout his career, and he was known for his ability to improvise and interact with his audience. He was a master of the art of insult comedy, and his shows were always filled with laughter and good spirits. In addition to his work in television and stand-up comedy, Rickles also appeared in a number of films. He had roles in movies such as Kelly's Heroes, Run Silent, Run Deep, and Beach Party. He also provided the voice of Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story movies. Throughout his career, Rickles was known for his sharp wit, his quick humor, and his ability to make people laugh. He was a true master of comedy, and his contributions to the world of entertainment will be remembered for many years to come. Don Rickles was a popular stand-up comedian, famous for his unique style of insult comedy. His sharp tongue and quick wit made him a favorite among audiences. Rickles didn't rely on written jokes or scripts instead. He preferred improvisation, making each of his performances unique and unpredictable. Rickles' comedy was often directed towards members of the audience, celebrities, and even the occasional politician. He had a knack for turning everyday situations into humorous exchanges. His ability to make people laugh at themselves and the world around them was a true testament to his talent. Despite the seemingly aggressive nature of his comedy, Rickles was known for his warmth and kindness offstage. He was able to maintain a long and successful career by building genuine relationships with his colleagues and fans. Rickles' contributions to the world of stand-up comedy are still celebrated today. His influence can be seen in the work of many modern comedians who continue to use improvisation and insults as part of their acts. Rickles' legacy is a true testament to the power of humor and the impact it can have on people's lives. In conclusion, Don Rickles was a one-of-a-kind stand-up comedian who left a lasting mark on the world of comedy. His unique style of insult comedy and improvisational skills made each of his performances unforgettable, and his impact continues to be felt today. Don Rickles was a well-known American actor and comedian. He was born on May 8, 1926 in Queens, New York. He was part of a close-knit family, and his parents were Max and Etta Rickles. He had an older brother named Norman. Don studied at Newtown High School and later served in the United States Navy during World War II. In his personal life, Don Rickles was married to Barbara Sklar from 1965 until his death in 2017. They had 2 children together, Larry and Mindy. Don shared a close bond with his daughter Mindy, who followed in her father's footsteps in the entertainment industry. Throughout his career, Don Rickles was known for his quick wit and sharp humor. He was often referred to as Mr. Warmth due to his sarcastic and sometimes cruel humor. He appeared in numerous films, television shows, and comedy specials. Some of his most famous roles include playing opposite Frank Sinatra in the film Ocean's 11 and in other movies like Kelly's Heroes and Casino. Don Rickles was also a regular guest on various television shows, including The Tonight Show, Late Night with David Letterman, and the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. He also appeared on several game shows and had a successful run as a stand-up comedian. In addition to his acting and comedy work, Don Rickles was also a successful businessman. He owned several successful hotels and restaurants, including the Don Rickles Theater Restaurant in New York City. Don Rickles passed away on April 6, 2017, at the age of 90. His legacy continues to live on through his children and fans who remember him for his humor, talent, and undeniable impact on the entertainment industry. Mindy Rickles, daughter of the late great Don Rickles, recently penned a touching tribute to her father 5 years after his passing. She fondly remembered his talent, love, and abilities as a father. Don Rickles was a well-known actor and comedian, famous for his unique brand of humor that could make even the toughest of characters laugh. Mindy highlighted her father's relationships with other famous personalities such as Johnny Carson and Frank Sinatra. Don and Johnny were good friends, and Don often appeared on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Don's ability to humorously mock Johnny and other celebrities was one of the reasons why he was a frequent guest on the show. Don's relationship with Frank Sinatra was also noteworthy. Frank was a big fan of Don's humor and often invited him to perform at his shows. Don's ability to make fun of Frank, who was known for his tough guy image, was something that Frank admired and appreciated. Apart from being a talented comedian, Don was also a loving father. Mindy spoke about how her father was always there for her and her family, providing them with love, support, and guidance. Don may have been a tough guy on stage, but at home, he was a loving and caring father. In conclusion, Don Rickles was a talented comedian and a loving father. His ability to make people laugh, even the toughest of characters, was something that set him apart from others. His relationships with Johnny Carson and Frank Sinatra were a testament to his humor and talent. But above all, Don will always be remembered as a loving father who provided his family with love, support, and guidance. Don Rickles, the well-known comedian, was famous for his sharp wit and quick comebacks. His relationship with Frank Sinatra, the legendary singer, was particularly noteworthy. During a live performance, Rickles once made a joke about Sinatra and his crew, comparing them to the Mafia. This joke, while bold, was met with uproarious laughter from Sinatra and his friends. Rickles' ability to poke fun at even the most powerful figures in show business was one of his unique talents. He was known for his equal opportunity humor, taking aim at anyone and everyone in the room. Sinatra, who was often the target of Rickles' jokes, found this type of humor amusing and enjoyed being in on the joke. Despite the boldness of his jokes, Rickles was able to maintain a friendly relationship with Sinatra. The two were good friends and often spent time together both on and off the stage. Sinatra even went so far as to call Rickles the toughest Jew in the world, a testament to their friendship and mutual respect. The incident between Rickles and Sinatra is just one example of the comedian's ability to push boundaries and get a rise out of his audience. His fearless approach to comedy and quick wit earned him the nickname Mr. Warmth, a title he wore with pride. In conclusion, Don Rickles' relationship with Frank Sinatra was marked by humor and mutual respect. Despite Rickles' bold jokes about Sinatra and his crew, the two were able to maintain a strong friendship. Rickles' ability to push boundaries and make people laugh is just one of the many reasons he will be remembered for years to come. Don Rickles and Frank Sinatra shared a unique friendship that was characterized by playful pranks and good-natured humor. One of their most famous pranks took place during one of Rickles' performances. In the middle of his act, two police officers walked onto the stage and informed Rickles that he was under arrest. The audience was shocked and didn't know how to react. However, just as Rickles was about to leave the stage, Sinatra himself appeared and revealed that it was all just a joke. The prank didn't end there. Sinatra then invited Rickles to join him at a casino, where they continued the joke by convincing the other patrons that Rickles was actually under arrest. The prank went on for hours, with Rickles playing along and pretending to be handcuffed and under guard. Despite the prank, Sinatra and Rickles remained good friends, and their playful relationship was a testament to their deep respect and affection for each other. Their pranks were just one example of the camaraderie and good humor that they shared. Overall, the prank between Don Rickles and Frank Sinatra was a memorable moment in their friendship, and it showcased their playful personalities and love for a good joke. It's a story that has been told and retold over the years, and it continues to be a source of amusement and entertainment for fans of both artists. Don Rickles and Bob Newhart were two comedy legends with distinct styles, but they shared a deep and meaningful friendship. Rickles was known for his sharp tongue and in-your-face humor, while Newhart was known for his calm and understated delivery. Despite their differences, the two comedians had a great deal of mutual admiration and respect for each other. The two first met in the 1960s and quickly became friends. They often performed together, and their contrasting styles only served to highlight each other's strengths. Rickles would often poke fun at Newhart's mild-mannered persona, while Newhart would play along and give as good as he got. Their friendship extended beyond the stage, and the two often spent time together off stage. They shared many family vacations, and their wives and children became close friends as well. In interviews, both Rickles and Newhart spoke warmly of their friendship and the good times they had together. Despite their different comedic styles, Rickles and Newhart were united in their love of comedy and their commitment to making people laugh. They supported each other throughout their careers, and their friendship was a testament to the power of mutual admiration and respect. In conclusion, Don Rickles and Bob Newhart were two of the greatest comedians of all time, and their friendship was a special bond that was built on a foundation of mutual admiration and support. They may have had different comedic styles, but they shared a deep and meaningful connection that will be remembered for years to come. Don Rickles, known as the ultimate insult comic, left behind a legendary legacy in the world of comedy. His sharp-tongued humor and fearless approach set him apart from other comedians of his time. Rickles had the unique ability to connect with all types of audiences, making him a pioneer in his field. Rickles' comedy style was characterized by his quick wit and biting humor. He was known for his ability to improvise and think on his feet, often poking fun at audience members and celebrities alike. Despite the sometimes harsh nature of his jokes, Rickles' delivery was always endearing, making it difficult for anyone to take offense. Rickles' influence can still be seen in modern comedy. Many comedians today cite him as a major influence and inspiration. His fearless approach to humor and ability to connect with audiences have paved the way for a new generation of comedians. In addition to his work as a stand-up comedian, Rickles also had a successful career in film and television. He appeared in numerous movies and TV shows, often playing himself or a similar character. His distinctive voice and comedic timing made him a favorite among audiences and critics alike. Despite his passing, Rickles' legacy lives on. His contributions to the world of comedy will not be forgotten, and his influence will continue to be felt for years to come. Don Rickles' place in comedy history is well-deserved, and his legacy will continue to inspire and entertain for generations to come.